Hello, my name is Nakia. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing a spiritual warfare reading for you tonight. Now, this message is timeless reading, so whenever you're divinely guided or led to click on the video, there's a 99.9% chance this message is for you. Not only that, I read in the past, present, and future tense. I'll try to be mindful when I am picking up on that energy, if it's past, present, or future tense. So I'm going to get right into the reading. It's a freestyle reading. I'm going to also be doing some more readings in regards to the dreams that I've had last night. So let's get right into your reading and see what comes out. This is a collective reading, by the way. Okay, so instead of this being a freestyle reading, just by seeing these cards, this has something to do with the dream that I had last night. Okay, so you're someone that operates in light. You're someone that has foresight. You could be someone that is very gifted. You could be a clairvoyant. You could be a psychic, or you could be a tarot card reader. Now, I had a dream last night in regards to you, and what happened was it was someone that you love. They was in trouble. They were in trouble, and you were the only one that can get them out of this trouble. And they wanted you to sign off on something. They wanted you to sign off on something to extend their life, or to extend something from getting them caught up or from getting them in trouble. So I feel like someone that you love is in a situation where they need your help, in a situation where they want you to step in and help them out on a situation. They want you to sign some form of a document, or they want you to vouch for them or cover for them. Now, here's the thing: the person that you love, or the person that wants you to do this, I feel like this person is not giving you the full story. I feel like this person got into some form of trouble. They got into some form of trouble. They're not giving you the full story in regards to whatever trouble they got it themselves into. And it's like they almost pulling you into their situation, and you not knowing exactly the full details. But I feel like you know something is up. I feel like you know that this person is withholding some information in regards to their situation. This could be someone, a family member, that needs you to vouch for them, to need you to co-sign for them, or need you to be an alibi, or put up the deed to your house or something like that. But I feel like this person is in trouble. They in a lot of trouble. They in a lot of trouble that could change and alter their life. They're in a lot of trouble, and they need your help. And I feel like, again, they're not being truthful. They're not being honest when it comes to the situation. But I feel like you know this person deep enough to know that when this person is withholding some form of truth, or if they are lying about a situation. You have the truth seer card that came out. So again, you're someone that is very intuitive. You're someone that practices your discernment. You follow your intuition when it comes to things. You're being told to practice your intuition when it comes to things. I feel like whatever this situation is, that this loved one, because this is someone in your bloodline, this is someone that you love, someone that you're kin with, whatever it is that they did, I feel like this is something that goes on within your bloodline. I feel like this is a situation where it could be like, if this is a guy that got into some trouble, all of the guys in your family has gotten into some form of trouble or followed some path, uh-huh, where it just became a generational pattern, a generational behavior. And at this point in time, this person has got caught doing something that they wasn't supposed to do. And I feel like they're coming for your help. Now, also, with this cursed lineage that's coming up here, like I said, this is some type of form of a pattern or behavior within the bloodline. This could also be a female. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, or maybe the female got pregnant and wants you to help them, or do something that is against what you are totally believe in. So it's something against what you believe in. And please, throat chakra don't start. But I feel like you're going to see that. You're going to see right through this situation. And I feel like you're not going to help this person out, no matter how bad you want to help this person out. But I feel like you would be an enabler if you help this person out. I feel like this is something that this person has to go through and walk through to learn their lesson. Because there's consequences for their choices. There are consequences for their actions. I feel like this is someone in your family that gets into a lot of trouble a lot. I feel like this person has a pattern. I feel like they get in and out of trouble throughout their life, and now they're coming to you. You're being told to release. I know that's going to be very hard to do. You're being told to release. You're being told to cut the cords. You're being told to release. You're being told to cut the cords and detach, because this is a lesson that this person has to learn. I feel like this person has a hold on you because this person is in your bloodline. This is someone that you love. And I feel like you have gotten this person out of trouble in the past. And I feel like a lot of your family members come to you for help and to get them out of trouble or get them out of a bind or get them out of certain situations. And I feel like they're pulling on you. They're pulling on your energy. They're tugging at you. And it's almost like it's you're in the middle and they're playing tug of war with you, as far as taking your energy and steady pulling from you and not pouring into you, because you're the person that you may be the breadwinner of the family or the very financial well off person in the family, and these people come to you every time they need some help, but they're getting themselves into these altercations, or they're getting themselves into these situations, and you're always helping them. So you're being their enabler in these situations because not they're not learning their lesson. Okay, because they keep doing the same things over and over again, and that's why you're being told to cut the cords and to release and to detach, so they can learn the lesson that they're meant to learn. It's something dealing with the shadow. They may need to do some shadow work. You also may need to do some shadow work to reflect on who you are when it comes to these situations. What do you need to learn when it comes to these situations? I feel like they take a lot of energy out of you, your family members or your loved ones or whoever these people are that continuously come to you for help. I feel like they take a lot of energy, they take a lot of resources from you, and it drains you. It spiritually drains you. You could be seeing black cats at this time. I feel like there's some shadow works that you need to work on as far as letting people down. Uh-huh. Yeah, letting people down. I feel like you're someone that doesn't want to let anyone down. I feel like you have not practiced the art of saying no when it comes to certain situations and certain circumstances. So I feel like there needs to be some work on your end, and there's some work that needs to be done on whoever it is that you're kin to's in, because I feel like this person gets into a lot of trouble a lot, always. And they're trying to withhold some form of truth from you so you can go in blind in the situation. So you're being told to look at everything from every angle. And I feel like you're the person that carries your bloodline. I feel like you're the one that holds it all together. I feel like you're the one that's trying to build a legacy for your bloodline and for your ancestors. And that's the reason why you've been given that role. And I feel like your family know that you've been given that role on the spiritual aspects. When it comes to their subconscious, I think they know who you are. I think they know that you're the caregiver of the family. Like you're the one that the ancestors favor. You're the one that is meant to change the bloodline and keep the legacy going. But in the same token, they're steady pulling from you. They're not changing their situations. They're not changing their actions. They're not changing their behaviors. And therefore, it's causing a ruckus in your life because you have to keep on stopping what you're doing to save somebody else. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what's going on. And I feel like there may be some form of addiction that is going on in your bloodline. There could be some form of addiction in your bloodline. some form of an entity attachment on your bloodline. So again, there could be some type of pattern, behavior, a cycle that your bloodline is going through, and you're meant to be the one that's going to break this cycle or break this generational curse or behavior. And I feel like that's the reason why you get hit so heavy. I feel like that's the reason why you're so energetically drained when you get around your family members, because they keep on attaching themselves to you. They keep on attaching their problems to you. You're solving their problems, you're fixing their problems, you're enabling them, and they're not learning, they're not evolving, and you're being told to let go. Not only that, there needs to be some form of mirror work that needs to be done when it comes to your end and your part. You need to do some mirror work. You need to do some mirror work, and you need to practice you need to practice the art of saying no, and you also need to do some form of shadow work as well. Because I feel like you don't want to let people down. I feel like you don't want to say no to people, but you're being told that you need to say no. Okay, because once you go through this shadow work, at that point in time, there's going to be some form of transformation. I feel like you're going to come face to face with your shadow. I feel like you're going to be integrating your shadow, and you're going to be coming to some realization or some form of clarity that, this is not your burden to bear. Everybody has to carry their own burden when it comes to family situations and family matters. Now, as far as you being a generational curse breaker or a pattern breaker and building for your legacy, there is ways to do that. There's healthy ways to do that without pouring all of your resources, all of your time, and being Captain Saver, you know what? You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to your family members when I say that, but that's what came out. That's what came out. I have to say it and tell it like it is. So you can't be the person that saves them all the time. Sometimes you have to say no. Sometimes that's what's needed in order to change these patterns and behaviors. Sometimes they have to have lessons that need to be learned. And I feel like you're someone that is getting away of some of these lessons that they need to be taught when it comes to their soul evolving, when it comes to their decisions, when it comes to their choices. Okay, because they keep on going around in circles. They're going in cycles and cycles, and you're in those cycles as well because you keep on going in and fixing their issues. You keep fixing their problems. So you're being told to make some form of a choice. Making a choice. You're being told to make some form of a choice to either continue to carry on your family's burdens or be the generational curse breaker, where you're going to have to say no and focus on changing you. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on building your bloodline and a legacy for your generations to come after you. If you're someone that has children, okay, well, to change that around, train up a child. Okay, train up a child in the way that they should go. And when they are old, they will not depart from it. So there's ways to change patterns and behaviors and create a legacy for your bloodline without continuously trying to get people out of trouble for stuff that they're doing on their own, for their choices, for the decisions that they are making in their life. Now, the number 30, 47, 14, and 22 can be of significance. Can be a significance. You can resonate with the spirit animal of the dolphin. You can resonate with the spirit animal of the robin as well. I feel like you need to get to a place where you're in hermit mode, where you're not answering your phone for a certain period of time and letting people figure out their lives for themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. Yeah. And yeah, coming apart. Coming apart card came out. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can live with some of these people. They can live in your home, or they're temporarily living in your home right now. They could have got evicted, and they're going to be coming, or they're about to get evicted, and they're going to be asking to come live in your house, come to your house for a little while. You're being told to separate yourself and remove yourself and do some form of shadow work and do some mirror work. Uh huh. You can resonate with the color purple. You can resonate with the color blue. You can resonate with the color teal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're being told to let them figure it out on their own because this is a lesson that they have to learn. See, you don't know the whole dynamics, you don't know the full truth of whatever it is that this person is going to be coming to you as far as their situation that they need your help with. Yeah, it's gonna be sad. Yeah, it's gonna be sad. Cutting family members off. Yeah, it's sad. It's gonna be sad with the sad embrace card. Yeah, you're gonna be sad about it, but you're gonna be okay because this is something that's going to be good for them. Like I said, this is going to have them look into themselves and pay attention to themselves. They're going to have to be more self-aware. They're going to go into self-reflection as well. So this is going to be good for them so they can learn. Yeah, that their choices and their decisions have consequences is what I'm hearing. This person could be someone in your family that gets away with a lot of stuff because everybody keeps helping this person out, and particularly you. The number 45 and the number 51 could be of significance. So you're gonna be up in your head about this situation when this person comes to you. You're gonna be up in your head about this situation because this is your family member and you love this person. Like I said, this person could be getting evicted soon, or they can be in a lot of trouble with the court. Yeah, they can be in a lot of trouble when it comes to court and they want you to sign something. Maybe put up the deed to your house because that home card did come up. They're in a lot of trouble for whatever it is that they did. They did something, and now they want you to help them out. Mm-mm. But in the dream, I showed you walked away. You did not sign that contract. You did not sign the contract. You sure didn't. You didn't sign it. You did not sign that contract. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be sending you a message really, really soon. And you're being yeah, they're gonna be sending you a message really, really soon, and you're being told to end the situation. You're being told to end the cycle with the coffin card that came out. So yeah, you're being told to end this cycle because that's the first step as far as changing those generation patterns and behaviors and cycles within your bloodline. So you're being told to put an end to it. You're being told to end this cycle where people in your family is steady coming to you for help, steady coming to you for resources and to bail them out and get them out of trouble. So yeah, you're gonna receive a message really soon in regards to this situation. This person is trying to figure out how they're gonna come to you with it because I feel like they have came to you recently about some issues that they had and you bailed them out with that too. And now they're trying to figure out how they're going to come back to you again and ask you for another favor. Yeah, this person right now, yeah, they up in their head about it. They're really sick about it because I feel like this is something that they've done that has crossed the line at this point. They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, at this point, they're in despair. Uh-huh. They scared. They scared. Whatever it is that they did, they scared about it. They scared. And they need your help. They want you to help them. Yeah, they're going to the courthouse. It's something they did. It's something that this person did. They gonna have to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Because in my dream, they was withholding information. They didn't give you the full story, but you picked up on that. Follow your intuition when it comes to this situation, when it comes your way. Follow your intuition and your discernment. This person is not going to give you the full story. They're going to lie. They're going to lie. Yep. The number 19, 28, 7, 31, 32, and 23 can be of significance. Let me see what energy this person operates in. Let's see what energy this person operates in. And I feel like you even know who the family member is. I mean, but you have multiple family members that ask for help. So you may not know which one it is, but I'm hearing menace to society. Yeah, yeah. You got somebody in your family that's a menace. Yeah, you're gonna have to get into the energy of the Queen of Swords, boo. You're going to have to get into the energy of the Queen of Swords and hold your ground and stand your ground when it comes to this situation with the Queen of Swords that came out in the deck. And not only that, yeah, and stand your ground and have strength and have faith that everything is gonna work out, okay? Because they may go to jail. They may go to jail for what they did. They may go to jail because I'm sure that whatever it is that they did, they're gonna lie about it, say they didn't do it, but they did it. They did it. They did it. They sure did. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. They may be going up the river as far as jail is concerned. Yeah, they can operate in fire sign energy. They may be an Aries, a Leo, or Scorpio. I'm sorry. Ooh, I don't know why I said Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio, but it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy on the Leo and heavy on the Scorpio because there's no water that came out here. Yeah, this person is thinking about how they want to come to you. Meanwhile, you being told to go in the hermit mode. Don't answer your phone. Don't even give it no place. Uh. It's time for you to put your foot down. It's time to put your foot down. If this message resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up. If you like the way I read, hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. There will be more messages to come. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I talk too fast, but I do know that my throat has been on fire for these last couple of days. I've been drinking a lot of tea, and it's just, yeah. Okay, so stay tuned. Be more videos to come.